Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. Hi, it's Dr. Hugo here, and welcome to this mini lesson on motivation and mindset. So today in particular, I just want to talk about my favorite quote of all time, which is, whether you think you can or you can't, you are both right. So how is this really beneficial, or how can you actually use this in particular for your studies or for your life in even general? So for your studies in particular, if you really think that excellent grades is out of your reach, if you think that that student that is always getting excellent grades is always out of reach, they are actually born smart, they actually have doctors, lawyers, engineers as their parents, and they were born with those genes, and you can't do it yourself, then the likelihood of you actually achieving it is much lower. But on the other hand, if you actually go and focus on what they're actually doing that is actually so effective, and actually try to break down their study method one by one, and actually bit by bit improve your own study habit, that is actually the way of you becoming the student that is achieving excellent grades and also achieving excellent success in your own life as well. Breaking down those who are actually currently successful and seeing what they are doing on a day-to-day basis, what works and what doesn't work, and continue this review cycle, that is the way to success. And the second bit is that, can you even get excellent grades and study less, which is what we actually advocate inside Study Smarter Academy, having that study and life balance as well, and not just studying full on and have no life at all, because that is not sustainable at all. We need to be learning how to be studying smarter, because school has never taught us really how to study properly or how to learn. If you really set your minds on actually getting excellent grades and study less as your minimum tolerable standard, then you will be finding ways to actually achieve it. And going to this particular concept, I really want you to take away today, relating and pertaining to this particular quote, is that anything in life in terms of your successes or even your academic result is applicable, and also applicable to this equation. So here particularly, we've got our input, and then over time we will yield a certain output. Right, so if we look at our output right here as you currently in your situation, if you are not achieving good grades, or if you're achieving good grades but you are way burnt out, you're studying way too much, that is the undesirable output that you don't like, that you don't want. Then what do we need to do? If we set our minds to go, right, this is the only way of doing it, and actually never look at any particular ways of improving our current situation, then that's going to be a problem. But if we actually go and look inside our current study habits, our current routines, what is happening there? We actually look at our input, this guy right here. If we never change this input, over time we're going to yield the same output. If you currently are getting bad grades and you never look at your study methods, and you never spend time to actually improve your memorization techniques, improve your time management, improve your productivity daily habits, then your output's going to be the same. You're going to be frustrated, you're going to continue with your current habit, and you're going to get the same results over and over and over again. And Einstein says that if you are actually doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, you are insane, my friend. So this is particularly the secret. Not even a secret, it's just the equation to life. And what we were just talking about, the quote today, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Because if your results or your output right here is that you want excellent grades and studying less, then the only way is to look inward, to look into your input, what is working well, what is not working well, and absorb from those top students, those who have been there before, and actually try to incorporate that into your own current study habit. That is the way to change your output of getting excellent grades and study less. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in that forever loop of getting bad grades and being frustrated. Hopefully this mini lesson has been helpful for you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.